Portsmouth have the lead inside 10 minutes. It really was a wonderful run by Jeff Perron. Claridge was there, but it was Nightingale who tucked it past the advancing Martin. Forward by Hopkin. What's the response from Leeds United, who performed so impressively since... It's a deep corner, and it's an equaliser for David Weatherall. Portsmouth didn't have the lead for long. They'll be disappointed with their defending. The cross was from Hart, and Weatherall with his first goal of the season, giving Knight no chance whatsoever. Knocked towards the penalty area, and the volley from long range is just... Shots from long range, and that's a sensational goal. And the game has been turned on its head by Ian Hart. Unnecessary free kick given away initially, but Hart thumped that one past Knight, who's had no chance whatsoever with either goal. And what a start to this cup tie. Leeds behind and now ahead, and we've not even played 17 minutes yet. Simpson finding Claridge. He's turned his man. He'll get the shot in. Thought about shooting. Now Woodgate, centre half. Hasselbank, the centre forward, is wide on this wing. He's got away from Simpson well, the Dutchman. Screws it back, and this is Kuehl. 3-1. And that might just knock the stuffing out of Portsmouth right at the start of this second half. The supporters of Portsmouth are still cheering Alan Ball's Blue and White Army, but it's David O'Leary's Blue and White Army who surely now are heading for the fifth round. Super finish by Kuehl. And again, Knight with no chance. 3-1. Hasselbank just lays it off for Ribeiro. It's all Leeds at the moment, and Portsmouth somehow got to find some momentum. This is Ribeiro, wicked deflection, and that is game, set and match to Leeds United. They're into the fifth round, and Bruno Ribeiro come into the side today due to all the suspensions and injuries. Will claim the goal, but might be a bit unfair. Came off Whitbread, the defender and captain of Pompey. And Leeds 4-1 up. That's a good ball to McLaughlin. Turned himself round, and then it's a hopeful ball forwards. That's brilliantly saved. No free kick. Hart with a challenge. Forward to Vinehart. Chance for 5. It's become a rout. Slick attacking football, and the substitute Clyde Vinehart makes it Portsmouth 1, Leeds 5. Kuehl's pass looked up, and Vinehart, good first touch, and then again Knight on his return to the goal. Scores for 10-man Blackburn. What a wonderful strike by Gillespie. But Sunderland took an age to clear the ball after Sorensen had produced a marvellous stop for Blake. There was nobody there to pick up the loose ball except Keith Gillespie. It comes against a run of play. The goal comes on 67 minutes.
Just a few days short of his 34th birthday, can still arrive in the right place at the right time, but this time he had so much to do to finish it off. punish Spurs here.
Well, I just looked at George Graham and he is absolutely delighted with that goal, as is most of these Tottenham fans, as the players are. Gillot may not have been in the game too often this afternoon, but when he has, he's done it with great, telling contribution. And what better way to reply to his critics this week, because it's just a little shimmy, gets it onto his right foot, past the attentions of Robbie Earle, and well, Neil Sullivan has been in fine form this afternoon, but has no chance whatsoever with what a fantastic strike by what a wonderful talent.
Gets fire. Haman. Shearer. Oh, perfect pass. Gets fire. Great save by Walsh. And the follow-up is put in. Dieter Haman scores his first goal for Newcastle United. It wasn't the prettiest goal, but it's lifted the stress at St James's. Well, you have to feel sorry for Walsh, who made a brave save. 6 goals in 8 games. Gets fired. Now Shearer's through. Can he teach Bradford a lesson in finishing? Oh my goodness me, he can. That's the way to do it. 52 minutes gone. Newcastle 2, Bradford 0. Jacobs free kick. And Disasi's header. Petrie plays it in. This is awkward for the big awkward man, Darren Moore. Oh, great turn by the Giants. Away he goes. Good save by Given. Speed to Haman. Now catch fire. Flag stays down. Head goes up. Puts inside. Sends the goalkeeper and sends Bradford out of the competition. Tamur gets fire. Makes it 3-0 to Newcastle. Who was assisting other than Alan Shearer, the man that started it all off. What a tremendous pass of Dieter Haman. And then, well, international class finishing from the cool-headed Georgian.
And Roeder from Filbert Street in Leicester.
Noel Whelan's tasty chip for Coventry's opening goal after 16 minutes gave Casey Keller no chance. Like all good goal scorers, Whelan instinctively knows where the goal is. It would take a brave man to suggest it was intended as a cross, just because he didn't look up and set his sights. This impetuous moment from George Boateng was to prove costly for the young Dutchman. Referee Alan Wilkie deemed it worth a yellow card for ungentlemanly conduct. And however much Boateng protested, the referee wasn't going to change his mind. Just before half-time, Boateng's rash tackle on Theo Zagorakis brought a second yellow card. And Coventry would have to play the whole of the second half with 10 men. I bet he was starting to regret that first one. But there was still time before the break for Leicester to win and waste a penalty. Emil Heskey's sharp turn proved too sharp for Paul Williams, but Matt Elliott drove his spot kick hard, low and wide of the post. With time running out at the end of the game, Leicester threw almost everyone forward for Steve Guppy's corner. Their 7 men in the 6-yard box couldn't put the ball in the net, and as Coventry broke, Leicester found what little remained of their defence badly outnumbered. Paul Telfer strode forward to make it 2-0 with his second goal of the season and first in the FA Cup. Leicester's run of 6 successive wins in cup competitions was at an end, but what happened next was cruel. A second injury-time breakaway goal, Whelan with the set-up play, and Steve Froggatt was the scorer. When you add this win to their 7-0 thumping of Macclesfield, Gordon Strachan's team could just be a good outside bet for the FA Cup. Leicester 0, Coventry 3.